Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Gardening in the Delta. I came out here early this morning, like usual. I always try to water stuff early before it gets too hot. You should water your plants early in the morning before the sun hits them, or late in the afternoon before the sun goes down. And I decided it felt so good out here, it's not humid yet, that I would go ahead and plant these hostas. I have 6 more left to plant in those hanging rail pots. I got them spaced out. All I gotta do is fill it in with more dirt. Now this first one here, oh, let me forget. I almost forgot. I usually do. Would everybody please hit that like and subscribe down at the bottom and share. There'll be links down below to my other channels. There's my weekend cooking channel, Cooking with MARYSUE. There's another one, Sue's Cute Knickknacks, my resale channel. My husband has a channel, Brother CLAUDE Reflects. There'll link to my eBay store. And I'll mention my book down there. Awesome Adventure, Miss Kitty and her woodland friends. She's around here somewhere. I saw her a few minutes ago. She loves to help us out here when we're in the garden. Claude's in the backyard doing some other work at the moment. I think he's killing some weeds and planting some stuff over there like usual. Okay, now back to my hostas. We did these on the last video. Ooh, there's a little bitty katydid on that one. Oh, he doesn't even know he's being filmed. That little katydid, I think it's a katydid. It's not a grasshopper. The katydids I've seen before are usually green. He's not exactly green. He's more gold and black. Oh well, I'll leave him alone. He'll leave me alone. That's fine. This one we planted here was an August Moon hosta. This one was Argenita, I think. And we did cut off any brown spots. They had been sitting in the driveway too long waiting to be planted. And they started turning brown from too much sun. Hostas love shade. They can stand a little sun. The ones that are lighter green like this, they can stand more sun. So this one didn't have very little brown spots on it. That's the little corbel. Of course, with some pine needles on it. Okay. So one's over here I'm going to plant. This one is, correct me if I'm wrong on these words here. Abiqua drinking gourd. He's going to be sort of a bluish green color. It doesn't have that blue tint yet because it's been getting too much sun. It needs to have more shade to turn blue. This one is a beautiful one. This is in great condition. It's Aureo Marginata. See how big, pretty it's going to be? See, they all say full shade to part sun. Hostas love shade. One of the best things you can grow in the shade. The CALADIUM's doing pretty good there. Okay, these two over here, what we have here? Oh, another Abiqua drinking gourd. Alrighty. And this one here is Great Expectations. On my last two over here, another Arginata. I think there's a letter missing there. Either A or O, Arginata. It's already been in bloom, as you can see. Okay, and the last one here. Oh, this is one of the prettiest ones I have. He's a little bit bigger. He didn't get any brown spots on him. It's in bloom, starting to bloom. And it's a gold standard. Now these will probably be okay in these rails for a few years maybe, but if they start to get really, really too big, I'll just transplant them into the ground somewhere and put new ones in here. But for now, I think they'll be okay for a couple of years in these pots. They've got plenty of room to spread out down there. This planter rail is 2 feet, actually 25 inches long, 10 inches deep. They've got pretty good growth space in there. The lantana's doing well this morning. It's got more blooms that are open. This is one of my favorite lantanas because it's multicolored. As you can see, it's got some red, orange, yellow, a little bit of lavender, all different colors. We have some more lantanas in front that are just yellow, but I really love this multicolor much better. Got all your colors in one plant. There's not too many plants that do that, blooming all different colors on one plant, but lantana does. And it does well back here in the shade. Okay, I'm gonna finish putting some dirt around here, and we'll be back in a few seconds. I wanted to show y'all before I get started putting dirt in here how root bound these have become. Look at the roots on that. That is so healthy. It's going to grow great. But they will get root bound in the little pots they're in. That one's got a nice root system started around there. I do break up the roots as I put them down in the dirt, kind of pull them apart, open them up. See, some of this dirt's falling off pretty nice there. There's that one back there. This one's got, yep. And this one over here. Yeah, seems like these here have a really, really big root system. And there's that one down there. Okay. Oh, got another little friend up here. A little green worm. I don't think I've seen one that color before. He's a beautiful lime green color. Huh. Well, he's happy wiggling around. I'll leave him alone. He doesn't come close to me. I won't get close to him. There he goes traveling. Okay, I've got 4 out of 6 of these planted. They're in nice fresh dirt. I meant to mention that when you're cutting off any brown spots, try to cut just the brown spot, not the whole leaf off. You need to save as much of the green leaf as you can so the photosynthesis can do its magic and help the plant grow. And these were planted over here. Claude had to go get me another bag of dirt. I ran out of dirt. Here he comes with my other bag of dirt. Yay! That's just what I needed. And I'll finish putting these in and we'll get back in a few seconds. Yesterday when I was out here on yesterday's video, the last 18 seconds got cut off, put on a second tape. My camera died, so my goodbye wasn't on there. I'll be sure I have a goodbye on this tape when we get through. Oh, hey there. We're back with the hostas again, finishing up just about. Clyde came back to see if he could give us a little hand. He's always welcome to give me a hand. And he gave me one more plant to pot. We went to visit his aunt the other day, and she gave me some plants out of her backyard. Here's one of them. It's a gorgeous sedum. And she gave him some antique roses that we'll plant later.
That belonged to her mother, my grandmother.
The roses did,
Yes.
His grandmother. So they're definitely antique roses. And this sedum is going to be really, see if it's going to fit up in this pot. Oh yeah, big, just enough room. Okay, you can show them go back and show them the hostas got finished up. While I do this, put some dirt in here.
This is this the gold standard?
Yeah, I saved the tag right by each one.
Okay, you don't have a tag with this.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Okay, it's called
Orginata, I think.
yeah.
Okay. It's beautiful. It's in great condition.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't have to have anything cut off of it, any brown spots. Remember, the darker the hosta, the more shade it likes.
The name of this one is Great Expectations. A Biqua drinking gourd. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Caladiums there, and some empty pots. Oreo marginata.
Right, yeah, I got that one. Big name for a little plant. It's pretty too. It's great shape.
A Biqua drinking gourd, another one of those. The coral bells here. It's called a chera, and I've heard some people leave the H off. I don't know whether it's going to be supposed to be pronounced or not. Oh, this is called August Moon. This is another Janata. What did you say?
Come check the seed here a minute. Got one little piece that, whoop. One piece broke off, one's about to break off. I'm going to put that in the dirt because it may root just like that.
Put some, why don't you put some rooting compound on it?
Well, if I have some here, I will.
Well,
it's on the porch.
Yeah. Well, set it aside
Yeah,
and we'll do
pieces.
that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And this is going to break off, I know, just about.
Take her off. Take her off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we can put the root down in here. Put a lot of dirt around that.
I think she needs to come up a little higher.
A little higher?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure I got the roots buried good. Okay. Sedum is often pretty easy to draw some root. The root is just the stem, stalk of it. Some places you can do that with easily and some won't.
Oh, pack the dirt down some now.
Oh yeah.
You covered that little baby up.
Well, that's something else, isn't it? Or is that part of that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought that was some other stranger in there. Didn't belong.
No. They put babies out. Yeah, everybody loves babies.
Yeah, I just thought that was some strange baby. I didn't know it was that one. Sedum.
I appreciate my aunt giving me some of her treasure plants. She said she's, what, 93?
She'll be 93 in September.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And her brother, your uncle, turned 96 last week. So longevity runs in your family, I'm glad. This is a preview of the CALADIUM I'm going to plant in a few days when my pot gets here in the mail. It's a beautiful, beautiful light green with speckled burgundy through it. This fell off of it into this, so but we'll get to that next week. Okay, if you want to pause that and go get the root stuff, we'll stick these little pieces in. Hello there. Look at this little item here. What does it say? Root, take root, rootin', can't read it here, hormone. Any serious gardener should keep some of this in hand in their supplies all the time. It's just, you can buy it. I bought this at Walmart for less than $5. Most garden centers have it. If you have a piece, something that breaks off, you want to re-root something or grow something from root, you just stick the root down in the powder a little bit like that, stick it in the dirt, and wait and see what happens in a few days. You make you have a little hole ready to put it in. I'll put one back here. There. I got 3 here to try that with. This one's got dirt all over the leaf. That's okay, I guess. But I made a hole with my finger there. Stick that in. This one up enough. Okay, we'll leave those like that for a while and come check them back in about a week and see how they're doing. There. Now we have our gorgeous little sedums all planted. I'll leave this back here for a while. Sedum does well in full sun, and does it do well in shade, Claude?
Not as well as sun.
Yeah.
We'll have to check that out.
So I may be moving this to the back porch later, but for now I'll leave it out here. And You can show the 4 hostas over there, those in that long pot, how they're doing this. They look good this morning. Like we done yesterday. I'm almost positive to believe this one here already looks longer since last night. When we dug in this dirt yesterday, I was really surprised how fresh and how good this dirt looked when I dug into it. I thought it was going to be hard and stiff, like old clay dirt or something, but it was nice and black dirt, rich dirt. It was really healthy looking. Okay. Yeah. That's it for now. We'll just about wrap this up. Go inside and cool off. There's a little breeze out here, which is nice in the morning. The afternoon is, we come out here sometimes in the afternoon, but it's a lot more humidity by the end of the day. So I decided to do this all out here this morning while it was cool and breezy. Y'all have a good week. It's getting close to the weekend. Have a good day. God bless everyone. Happy gardening.